Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It sadly has been a while again, like a lot of things happened. I feel like I could make a whole nother live update again. But I just want to let you know like everything's going well. I will definitely really do more tutorials from now on. And yes, today I will start off with Lilia from Twisted Wonderland. I'm not sure if many of you know that franchise, to be honest. It's not so popular outside of Japan, but I'm a really huge fan of it. So I'm going to present that makeup tutorial to you. As you can see, I'm wearing a pretty light shirt. It's getting summer, it's super hot outside, and that doesn't matter. So let's get started! Before anything else, I put in my lenses and open up my hair because it has been tied before and a tie would really be in the way of putting on my wig net after. Especially if you have thick hair like me, make sure that your hair is firmly tucked under your wig net. Also, this part should match with your hairline. I then twist it above my head and put it on once more to make everything sit tight. After that I'm going to apply my tape. I bought this one recently, but I'm not going to use it anymore as it's not really sticking well and I didn't really like it. I use it this time to lift up my eyebrows as I feel like this will fit Lilia quite well. But make sure that you can still move your eyebrows because it will look super weird if you're not able to make any facial expressions anymore. And especially now in summer, don't forget to apply your sunscreen. Then, to begin with my usual makeup routine, I'm going to apply my primer all over my face. Make sure not to rub too much as it will leave your face red and irritated. And in the end, the primer just needs to stick on it and sink in to do what it should. Since my face is pretty red, I started using color correcting primer in green. And I simply applied on all the areas in my face that seem kinda reddish. I really do recommend using color correcting products as it really makes it much easier to apply your concealer and everything else afterwards. Then I continue with my foundation. I put some of the product on my sponge and just tap it all over my face. Make sure to blend it well and don't leave out your eyes if you're also having a high covering foundation like mine, because otherwise it will just look patchy and uneven. Then I'm going to use my concealer to cover up any darker or unwanted spots that I just want to lighten up a little. After that I'm going to finish up my makeup base with some face powder. I just apply it all over my face with a brush as I don't really like to look shiny. I apply it all over my eyelid and around my eye to outline the area where my whole makeup look later will be. Having a base in a lighter shade like that also helps to create depth and to make the whole look more realistic and natural and not just drawn on in the end. I then take this darker shade to shade the base we just created. Make sure to blend it well to create dimension. Next up is the eyeliner. I need to say I messed up a little here because initially I drew the line from my inner corner to the outer corner all the way through, but in this tutorial I started drawing the outer liner first and later connected it to the inside, so I would suggest you just do it however you can do it better. I also always draw a rather rough downturned line first and then make the tip pointy. Then I use a kohl liner to color my waterline at the upper lid. I excuse the side, it doesn't look really nice, but it definitely adds up to the look. If you cannot do that, it's also not an issue. Here I make up for my mistake then and fill in the line that I forgot to do before. And with that it's done for now. I then take this dark brown shade to draw a diagonal, slightly curved line from the center of my eye. This should make my whole eye look wider and also add up to the shape I want to create. I then connect that line to the inner corner of my eye, bringing it closer to my eye the more it goes in. I then, on the same shade, draw a fake crease along my eye socket. With the remaining eyeshadow on the brush, I shade my Egusa. I'm not taking new color for now because I want it to be a three-dimensional shadow, and if you just draw on one thick, strong line, it will not turn out that way. Since this look makes my eye a lot wider, be especially careful to follow the new line that we created and not just draw it along your eye. But at the inner corner, you can still try to connect it to your actual under eye fat so that it will still move in the end when you, for example, smile or make facial expressions, as I'm not a fan of really static looking makeup. I don't know what's off with my eyeliner today, but I forgot to draw those lines in my inner corner to make my whole eye look a little wider. So here they are. Then take this brown again to adjust the shade we made before. And now connect it to the fake crease instead of our actual crease. And same goes of course to our Egusa. Doing so will result in the whole look looking more three-dimensional. When doing Egusa, it's usually said to make the part below your pupil to be the darkest at the middle of your eye. So by adjusting it a little more outwards, you can fake another center, which also adds up in creating that new eye shape. After that, I will draw on some eyelashes. The tip should always go towards the line of the Egusa, being bent in a slightly outward curve, so that it doesn't look too static. Our eyelashes are not straight either, so don't draw it straight. I then made the part under my eye a little darker and more defined, simply because I felt like it would suit Lilia. I then take this light shade to define the brighter parts of this makeup look. It also helps making the shadows look more clean. Then I take this glittery eyeshadow to actually highlight. I highlight the inner corners of my eye, the middle part of my Egusa close to my eyeliner, and do one line closely under my crease. After that, I use this mascara on my upper lashes. After that, I'm using this eyelash curler to curl my lashes upwards, as they tend to be really straight. Since it's summer and we finished our eye makeup, stay hydrated. I can't stress that enough. With this temperature outside, you really should drink enough. I'm going to apply my lipstick with a brush. Because I want my lips to be heart-shaped, I apply a vibrant line where the curve of my lip would need to be if they would actually be heart-shaped. I then extend the corners of my mouth a little outwards and connect that line with the one I did before to make it look like one natural shade. After that, I fill in the inner part of my lower lip and shade my upper lip to add some color and dimension to the whole lip. I didn't pick up new color with the brush, I simply took what was remaining and blended it. Now I'm going on to contouring my face. First, shade my cupid's bow above my lip to add even more dimension and make it look three-dimensional. After that, I proceed with my nose and then onto the rest of my face. If you have a different face shape than mine, I advise you to look at tutorials that tell you how to do contouring for your face shape, as not every contouring technique works for everyone. The last step in this routine will be the highlighter. I put some on my lip to add even more dimension and add 2 straight highlights on my nose, as well as one at the outer corner of my eyebrows. After that, it's just my eyebrows that are missing. I use this Sharpie and simply draw them in the shape that I want, according to the natural line of my eyebrows. I like to make them diagonal at the front, as this helps to make my nose look slimmer. And that's it again for today's tutorial. Usually I would still add like some vampire teeth and some pointy ears, but I will just not do that today because it doesn't really do anything about my makeup, and this is a makeup tutorial. I maybe can do a separate tutorial on how to use like ears and mastics or how to apply teeth, but I will not do that today as it will just get way too long. Thank you so much for watching, and like comment down below what you would like to see next. Maybe like and subscribe, it really would mean a lot to me, as especially Twisted Wonderland is really a passion thing for me, and yes, I would like more people to enjoy this franchise and maybe like be able to cosplay from it or like get help if they don't know how to do their makeup, for example. So yeah, see you next time!